We will chant shloka number 4, 5, 6 and 7. Bhumirapolo vayuhu khammano buddhirevacha ahankara iti yamme bhinna prakritirashtadha apareyamitastvanyam prakritim viddhi me param Jiva bhutam mahabaho yayedam dharyate jagat etadyonini bhutani sarvani tyupadaraya aham kritsnasya jagatah prabhavah pralayastatha mattah parataram nanyat kinchidasti dhananjaya Mai sarvamidam protam sutre manigana iva. After Bhagavan completed the 6th chapter, Dhyana Yoga, Yoga of Meditation, on his own, without Arjuna asking any questions, Bhagavan started describing out of sheer love and compassion for Arjuna and all of us, describing the nature of this Jagat, this Srishti, creation, and the Creator, his own self. And that is the topic of these 6 chapters, starting from 7th. And Bhagavan said, I shall tell you Jnanam and Vijnanam. That is how this chapter is called Jnana Vijnana Yoga. So I will tell you the knowledge and the wisdom. Because if we translate Vijnanam as experience, I shall tell you experience, that doesn't go very well. Because experience is what Arjuna has to get, the student. And therefore, the wisdom, what is the outcome of this knowledge, that I will tell you, which you will be able to experience or abide in or get established in. And then Bhagavan said that this knowledge is very rare, it is very important. Among thousands of people, very few actually strive for this. Manushyanam sahasreshu kaschit yatati siddhaye. And among so many who are striving, only rare few, they know me in essence. And this we have seen elaborately. Then what is this knowledge aspect? So Bhagavan started describing that I have 2 prakritis, apara and para, the lower and the higher. Prakriti, nature. What is the lower nature? So it was said, 5-fold elements, Panch Mahabhutas, in Sukshma form, in subtle form, and total mind, total intellect, and total ahankara, mahat. This is the lower nature. And that principle, which expresses itself through these 8-fold Prakriti, that is called the experiencer. And that is Jiva, that is my Para Prakriti. So Apara and Para Prakriti, they are nothing but experienced and experiencer, if you want to simplify it. The Jada Srishti and the seemingly Chaitanya Srishti. Remember, it is not Chaitanya by itself. Because that Bhagavan reveals in the 6th shloka, saying that these both belong to me, so I am the original consciousness, unconditioned consciousness. Conditioning and conditioned consciousness, those who are also attending Panchadashi class, last class was about this. So Bhagavan said that I am that to whom these two aspects they belong. Aham kritsnasya jagataha prabhava pralayas tatha. So I am the origin, the creator. I am the end point also. I am the pralaya, sthanam. And therefore I am alone the sustainer. And then Bhagavan gives an example that all this is threaded in me, pervaded in me, just like if there is a garland or necklace, then the sutra, the thread which passes through everything, like that this entire creation, Jiva Srishti and Jagat Srishti, they are within me. And therefore there is nothing other than me. Matta parataram na anyat kinchit asti. There is nothing other than me. So what Bhagavan is actually trying to say here is this. When we ask the question, I see this world, but I don't see God. Tell me, where is God? What Bhagavan is saying is, tell me, where is world? I alone am. But we have some particular idea that I want to see God in this way. So that God I don't see. So Bhagavan has to take that costume and come. Then we say, yes, now I see God. Or I have seen God. But if we can understand, then that is what Bhagavan wants to say. This is Vijnanam. And further to that, the real nature of God is that Atma, consciousness. And therefore, that consciousness, which is the real nature of that Ishvara, is none other than the real nature of the Jiva also. Chaitanya. And therefore, the entire so-called Srishti Vilasa, the creation, is none other than the expression of this real I. The real I. This becomes Vijnanam. But that is little far for us right now. This is how we think. Not that it is actually far. And therefore, Bhagavan gives some steps. He says, first, you try to see me in all these forms. We are told everything is God, we say it doesn't make any sense. So, our scriptures, means God himself and Vedas, they have said, if you cannot see God everywhere, you see God somewhere in one form. So you take a form or a picture or a symbol like Om or cross or any other symbol that you want, you see God there. Then slowly expand your vision. So from one form, you go to many forms. Then eventually, all forms. And then, beyond form, formless. So So this is the transition given. And anywhere in between, we should not get stuck. That will create fanaticism. If I take one form and I say, I have understood, this alone is God. Don't tell me anything else as God. I am going to refute that. That person will become fanatic. He has to go all the way. That is how it is described. So, this is Vijnanam. Otherwise, after the whole Gita is over, we'll say, but Bhagavan said, I will tell you Jnanam and Vijnanam, but I never found Vijnanam anywhere. Vijnanam is how we understand, we digest this. And of course, maintain that vision, that understanding. So now Bhagavan gives some samples, some examples.